about a week, and people have been asking me, "So, what are you going to do?" And the funny thing is, I've actually already started doing things. I joined the gym, I put my golf clubs in my car, I've planned dinner menus. Nothing earth shattering, but something about those little things feel completely different. And I think I figured out why. For years, my days were built around what I had to do. And now I'm beginning to build them around what I choose to do. And I think that's the freedom I was actually waiting for. Happy Sunday. Hi, I'm Glenda, and welcome to Second Act Studio, where your next chapter starts now. So, if you've been following me, you know I officially retired last Friday. And for months, I wondered what this was actually going to feel like. Would I miss work? Would I feel lost? Would I wake up the first morning and think, okay, now what? But that's not really what happened. The feeling that surprised me most was the sense of freedom, and not freedom in some huge, dramatic, I'm retired, I can do anything I want kind of way. It's showing up in much smaller ways, and maybe that's why I'm noticing it. It's funny because I've only been retired just a week, and I haven't exactly been sitting around doing nothing. I joined the gym, and that's something I've wanted to make a part of my life for a long time and just could not fit it in anywhere. The golf clubs are now in my car because I'm going to start going to the driving range. And I've started planning dinner menus. Now, that last one probably doesn't sound very exciting, but here's the thing. For years, so much of my day was dictated by what had to happen next. Appointments, clients, work, getting from one thing to another. Even lunch usually was something squeezed between appointments or DoorDash delivered to the office if I had time to eat it all. And dinner? Sometimes it was simply, okay, what can we eat? Or do I even feel like cooking anything? Now I can actually think what I want to make for dinner tonight. And I know that's such a little thing, but somehow it doesn't feel little. Joining a gym isn't life-changing, and going to the driving range isn't life-changing. And planning dinners certainly isn't life-changing. But together they're showing me something. Nobody told me that I actually needed to do any of them. I chose them. And maybe that's the difference. Retirement hasn't suddenly nothing to do. It's given me something that I haven't had very much of. And that's the ability to decide what deserves time. For most of my adult life, my time already belonged to something before I even woke up in the morning. There was someone I needed to be, someone I needed to call, an appointment, a client, a deadline. And even when I wasn't physically working, some part of my mind usually was, what do I need to do? Did I return that call? What's waiting for me on Monday? What's on the calendar? And it lived like that for years. You stop noticing it. That's just life. Until one morning, it isn't. Monday morning, I woke up and there wasn't an office waiting for me. There was not an appointment I had to get dressed for. There wasn't a clock telling me that I needed to get moving before I was ready. And I realized that my time is mine. And here's what I'm beginning to understand: having free time and owning your time aren't quite the same thing. I had weekends before, I had vacations, I had days off, but there was always something just waiting for me on the other side of that. Sundays would eventually become Monday, vacations would end, the alarm would go off again. And now, Monday is just Monday. And I can put my golf clubs in the car and decide, hey, maybe I'm going to go hit some balls today. Not because it's Saturday, and not because I managed to squeeze it into my schedule, but because I want to. And that's me. Now, there is one little danger here because I know myself. And I've said this before. I could very easily take this beautiful, wide open life and turn it into another job. I could have a gym schedule, which, by the way, I already do, a golf schedule, a painting schedule, a YouTube schedule, a garden schedule, house project schedule. And then before long, I've managed to give myself focus. And I don't do that because I don't think the answer is to go from a work calendar to a retirement calendar. It's just as simple. But I don't think the answer is having no routine. I'm beginning to think maybe the difference is finally getting to build one for myself. A trip to the gym because I want to feel stronger. Going to the driving range because I really enjoy golf. And taking the time to think about what we're having for dinner because now I can. Painting when I feel inspired. Working in the garden. Making these videos. Having coffee without thinking about where I need to be next. And maybe those are not huge things, but they're my things. And right now, I'm really choosing them. First changes for most of the question is, what do I need to do to now? I'm beginning to ask, what do I want? And that's a very different question. And I don't think I'm very good at answering it yet. I've had a lot more practice answering the first question. But hey, I'm still learning. And I want to be clear. I'm not talking about spending retirement doing nothing. There are so many things I want to do. I want to create. I want to continue videos. I want to work in the garden, except when it's about to work. I want to take off. I want to discover things. I don't even know what I'm interested in yet. But I don't want to do those things because I'm afraid of an interview. I don't want to fill every hour just so I can say, hey, look how busy I still am. I want to do them because I choose to do them. And maybe on some days, I won't choose to do much at all. That's absolutely okay too. And I'm curious about you. If you're already retired, did you notice this? Did the freedom come from finally having time? Or did it come from realizing that you finally had a choice about how to spend it? And if you're getting close to retirement, which I know a couple of you are, this week in fact, think about this. What are you looking forward to doing? But maybe an even better question is, What are you looking forward to no longer having to do? Because I'm beginning to think that there's a lot of freedom hiding inside of that answer. I've spent most of my adult life knowing what tomorrow would hold. And now, at first, I thought retirement, but maybe that's not really the gift. Maybe the gift is having time that doesn't already belong to someone else. Time I can give to the gym, or golf, or painting, or dinner, to this channel, to someone I love, or to absolutely nothing. Now I get to choose. I've only been retired for a week, so I'm definitely not going to sit here and tell you that I have it all figured out. Ask me again in 6 months. I may have a completely different answer and story to tell you. And honestly, I hope I do, because that's why I've been documenting this. I want to know what happens next, too. But right now, I'm not I'm excited. I'm curious. And free. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. Maybe that's the freedom I'm getting. I understand. I don't have to know. And for the first time, very, very long, to choose. Let's find out. I'm ready for the surprise. If you're already retired, tell me in the comments down below what freedom surprised you the most. And if you're getting close, what are you most looking forward to choosing for yourself? I'm Glenda, and this is Second Act Story. Your next chapter starts now.